When the lights go down and the house grows quiet, you might find a little warmth pressing up against your legs or settling near your shoulder. Your cat, who spent the day napping in every available patch of sunlight, has decided that your bed is the perfect place to sleep. Many cat owners simply accept this as a sign of affection, a sweet, fluffy bonus of pet ownership. While love certainly plays its part, the reasons your cat chooses to share your sleeping space are much more deeply rooted in their instincts, their biology, and their perception of the world. It is not always about missing you, though that can be a component. There are subtle, hidden drivers compelling this behavior that often go entirely unnoticed. By understanding these reasons, you can gain a deeper insight into your feline companion's intricate mind. Think back to your cat's wild ancestors. They were solitary, yes, but they were also incredibly aware of the landscape. Out in the wild, being awake meant being visible, and being visible meant vulnerability. For a predator who is also prey for larger animals, the safest place to be at night was not out in the open. It was tucked away in a burrow, a cave, or the high, dense canopy of trees. Your domestic cat, though pampered and perhaps slightly chubby, carries these exact same instincts. While your bedroom feels secure and peaceful to you, the underlying biological programming of your cat views it through a different lens. Their world is one of constant assessment. Is that shadow a threat? Is that sound a moving creature? These instinctual habits never truly turn off. Your cat, in essence, views the house as their territory and you as a key part of their environment, a familiar and predictable landmark. Choosing to sleep near you is, on a fundamental level, an act of strategy. Let's look beyond the simple affection and explore the 5 hidden reasons why your cat makes this choice every night. One of the most obvious drivers, which connects back to their wild origins, is safety in proximity. Your cat is an extraordinarily efficient predator, but they are also vulnerable when sleeping. In the deep jungle or a vast savanna, a cat that sleeps soundly and completely alone is a cat that may not wake up. Your cat looks around your home, and while they likely trust the environment, their biological imperative is to seek maximum security when their defenses are down. You, in this scenario, are an excellent resource. You're large, relatively slow, and in their perception, a significant presence that deters other threats. When they curl up against you, you're essentially serving as their security guard. They understand that if something were to approach, your reaction, no matter how clumsy by their standards, would provide a very valuable early warning. Even though we are not protecting them from actual lions or hyenas, the feeling remains. This behavior is also something they may have carried over from kittenhood, when the entire litter would huddle together with the mother cat for protection. You are, in effect, the large, warm, reliable protector in their environment, and being near you fulfills a deep-seated desire to reduce their risk during the long night. This need for security ties closely into a second, equally powerful motivator, which is the pursuit of warmth. If you have ever owned a cat, you know they are master thermostat seekers. During the day, they will follow the sun across the room, shifting from a rug to a chair to the windowsill as the light moves. At night, when the sunlight is gone and the temperatures drop, your bed becomes a very attractive warm spot. This is more than just a preference for comfort. It is about energy conservation. Cats are obligate carnivores with incredibly efficient metabolisms, but they burn a lot of energy maintaining their body temperature, which is significantly higher than ours. For a wild cat, keeping warm at night required burning precious calories, which meant they would have to hunt more. By seeking a warm spot to sleep, they can minimize the energy they use to maintain their basal body temperature, making it a very logical survival tactic. Your body, lying under heavy quilts and sheets, acts like a giant, soft furnace. By huddling near your chest, abdomen, or perhaps even your head, your cat is leveraging your heat output to reduce their own metabolic load. You may think it is a sweet embrace, but for your feline companion, it is a smart, efficient way to stay cozy and save energy while they recharge for a new day of zoomies. A third, often overlooked reason connects to how cats define and maintain their understanding of boundaries. Your bed, covered in your scent, is a primary indicator that this specific spot belongs to you. To a cat, however,
Everything in your home is part of their territory. Their complex olfactory system allows them to read subtle scent markers that humans cannot even register. When they rub their head against your furniture, they are depositing pheromones from glands in their cheeks, effectively claiming it. When your cat climbs onto your bed and curls up beside you, they're not just looking for comfort, they're also participating in a subtle yet important territorial behavior. By sleeping on your specific spot, they are blending their scent with yours, a process that helps reinforce the idea that the entire house is a secure, cohesive environment that belongs to both of you. It is as much about saying this is a safe place as it is about acknowledging your presence within it. For indoor cats who do not have vast outdoor territories to patrol, the home is their entire world, and maintaining these scent boundaries is vital for their emotional well-being and sense of security. The fourth hidden reason dives into their instinctive need for deep, restorative sleep. Cats can seem lazy to us, often logging 15 hours of sleep or more per day. What we often fail to recognize, however, is that most of this time is not spent in true sleep. They are napping, alert, with one ear swiveling and eyes half closed, ready to spring into action in a microsecond. This light sleep does not offer the same deep neurological processing and cellular repair as the rapid eye movement or REM phase. Achieving REM sleep requires a state of profound relaxation and a complete temporary disabling of most muscles. In the wild, entering this state was incredibly dangerous, so cats evolved to only achieve it when they felt completely safe. By sleeping right next to you, your cat is demonstrating that you create the safest possible environment for them. When they are curled up by your side, they feel comfortable letting their guard down enough to enter that vital deep sleep cycle. If they were sleeping across the room on a high shelf, they might still be slightly more alert. But when nestled against their large, slow protector, they can truly unwind and get the critical rest they need to keep their predatory or simply energetic, sharpest self ready for tomorrow. The fifth and final secret reason, which may seem the most obvious but has a scientific explanation, is their unique sensory relationship with you. Beyond heat, scent, and safety, your very existence produces physiological rhythmic sounds. Your constant heartbeat and your regular, slow respiratory cycle create a soothing, low-frequency sound environment. To a cat whose ancestors were small predators listening for subtle sounds in the dark, these consistent rhythmic pulses are deeply comforting. As kittens, they would have been nestled against the mother cat, feeling and hearing her heartbeat. When they reproduce this experience with you, it triggers a powerful, comforting memory and a deep sense of calm. The very sound of your sleeping body, your breathing and heartbeat, may be acting as a kind of biological white noise machine for your cat, reassuring them and letting them know all is well. This sensory feedback loop is likely a major component of why they choose not just to be near you, but to be specifically close enough to feel and hear you, creating a uniquely powerful and secure attachment that transcends mere fondness and tap into their deepest, most primitive emotional needs.